Janice Small and I'm the PPC for Batley and Spen, West Yorkshire. Today we're in an area that comes under Cleckheaton. It's run by the Lib Dems. There's only 3 Lib Dem councillors in the Kirklees group from Batley and Spen constituency, and they're here and we're taking them on. We've got a fantastic candidate in Lisa. I'm supporting her as the local authority candidate, and we've produced targeted literature. Here's my in touch, and we pledged to scrap Labour's house building plans. It's a big issue around here. Schooling's a big issue. There's been a big row because Lib Lab ousted us from the council. So house building is a big issue about delivering the unrealistic government housing plans to concrete creep and development on the sheep, as we call it, and we've got to protect our green belt. There's a big issue on the doorsteps here. The education row is also a big issue on the doorsteps. We want to give parental choice. They were stopped from having the choice here. The pre-budget report has been an issue, standing on the doorstep today talking about that to people, and what people didn't realise, and it's slowly seeping through because it's coming out in the media, is this was a dishonest pre-budget report. They've really lost their moral compass, so those earning £20,000 a year, less than the average wage, will be paying around £60 to £370 a year more, and those that were promised extra disability living allowance and also child benefit, they're going to have that money snatched back at them. That's so dishonest, and that's why I think they've lost their moral compass, because they're targeting particularly vulnerable groups. Now, if you earn around £20,000, and after the next general election you'll be paying another £370 a year in tax. People on that sort of income can't afford to lose £370 a year, so that's being raised on the doorstep as well. So this is the campaign team. We're in Cleckheaton, which is one of the wards that we need to win the next general election, and we also need to win one of the council seats here in May. This is the team that we've got in this specific part. We've got another team that's working on the other side of Cleckheaton. And so from Conservative Future we've got Callum, who's down at Cambridge and comes back at weekends and works hard for me. I've got the brilliant Susie Bell-Proctor, who's my campaign manager, my rock, and if it wasn't for her I couldn't do what I do. He whips everybody up when I'm not here, and has run a fantastic campaign. We've got Blaze Matthews from Kent, who comes up with me and campaigns. I've known him since... Sorry, come through. I've known Blaze since he was about 13, 14, and my son said to me, "You really need to know this boy, Mummy, because although he plays rugby with me, he reads Margaret Thatcher's autobiography for fun." So the boy was signed up. And then we've got Oliver Rowlinson, who I met at an event. He was campaigning for votes at 16, and again my son said, "Mum, you need to come and have a chat with this boy. He's a Conservative," and he was about 13 when we did that, so he's been on the team ever since. Then we've got Art, who's you're at Leeds University? Bradford University, who's one of our CFers, and Philip Smith, who is Yorkshire Chairman of CF, who's a brilliant egg and very, very supportive of Batley and Spen. He met Art at a meeting in Berlin, and he just sort of chatting with him one day and said, "Where do you come from then?" And he said, "Yorkshire." So an alliance was formed, and I'm very grateful that they've come over. Philip is turning out to be a fantastic chairman of CF, and as I said, very, very supportive of us, and indeed all the candidates that need to win to form the next government, and will be helping to send at least 5 or 6 MPs back to Westminster from West Yorkshire.